Welcome back, guys. Got things exhaust finished up and install. Now it's time to button this up and put the rest of this stuff that's missing back on. But first I gotta get this dipstick held in correctly. There is a missing bracket there, so let's go build that real quick. I am using this aluminum here. You can see I was practicing my TIG welding. Got to figure out that HP settings for aluminum, but I'm gonna cut this up probably right here, and then bend it, and then tap or drill holes for it, and then let's fit it on there. Intake manifold. The only thing that's wrong with it is I don't have, or this, whatever you want to call it, is broken off, so I can't use it. Otherwise it's actually a really good condition still, so I'm gonna mock it based off of this. The bracket I just made, TIG welded, because I had to cut this part off because it was longer. I didn't want to waste the part, so I just TIG welded it, and then I decided to tap this side where the dipstick holds onto, so I don't have to fuck around with the bolt on this side. And all I have to do is use this bolt on the intake manifold. So let's get that installed. Actually, I'm gonna paint it real quick and then install it. So here's that bracket, all painted up. Let's go put it on. I don't know if you guys can see that. Right there. That holds the dipstick. So let's move on to the next stuff, the suspension. So now I'm messing with the control arm. When I take this out, I mushroom the ball joint stud. And this one's pretty loose anyways. So I end up buying a brand new control arm that's coming in. I need the front control arm bracket, which I got one of it out. All I'm doing is just drilling the shit out of it. And then twisting it out and it'll come out. Some folks use like a propane, pretty much use fire and then burn the crap out of that bushing, but I feel like this works very well. It took me maybe 3 minutes. Then I'm going to bring this to work and try to press it out. I have a 46 mil socket right there. Press that out. I believe that will work. Yeah, 46 mil should fit fairly well. But yeah, let's get back to work on this. Got so far. Hopefully you guys can see that, but there's 3 holes right here. And I just kept going all different direction. So I get enough. Now I'm gonna do sideways. And it'll come, and then once I feel like it's gone through all the way or enough where I can twist the control arm off and it will come out. Success. So this also has a sleeve on it. Just fucking cut it right here and be good. So I got the front control arm bushing sleeves out off this bracket. I ended up using a hydraulic press to take that sleeve out. So now I'm just going to use this wire brush with the angle grinder, clean that out. And then I have, can't see that, but Boosted Monkey 95A bushings that I'm going to be installing. Got that off Amazon. And then old control arms and the new ones. So there's a new one I bought off of Amazon. Left. Yep, everything's still solid. So I'm gonna install that. So let's start cleaning this. Using the vise. Took me a while because I was trying to find something to push the rest of it in, because you see there's an eighth that sticks out of the from the bushing. Then I realized I had a freaking whatever kit this was sitting around. This is a berry removal tool. Realized I had that, so I mean it didn't take long to figure out on a vise. But so now I'm just gonna use this kit now. I'm just using all-purpose grease to protect the bare metal, also to help slide the bushing in. But yeah, I'm gonna show you how I do it with this. Put it like that. You want a flat surface, pretty much the same radius as the bushing's top, and find the correct size bolt. And then this part right here needs to cover the rest of this bracket without interfering with the bushing. So something like that. And then you take the bottom part, and you gotta find the washer and I'm not gonna use the washer, I'm just gonna use this, which is the nut. Just tighten everything down. So it was going sideways. I got it to go in somewhat straight, so I'm gonna do it, get it in like this, and once it gets closer, I'm gonna move the sleeve up so it gets in. Put this back on there. There you go, it's coming out now. Kind of see it a little bit, maybe. So I'm gonna back this nut off. Go ahead and correct the sleeve. There you go. Honestly, I'm probably just gonna leave all that grease on there. Ain't gonna hurt nobody. But yeah, nice and tight. Need to grease the end of this point that hooks up to the trailing arm or the control arm bushing. Just gonna dip the whole thing in there, and I'm gonna install it. Want it in like that, but I want to go all the way till it touches the very end. So I'm just going to use anti-seize on the threads and the shaft of the inner and the outer, so easy to remove later on. I'm not going to tighten the inner tie rods or inner ball joint just yet. I need to match up. Those two right there. Use my screwdriver, flathead, and then pry it over. .22 mil. Yeah, I'm gonna do that real quick here. The issue here that's spinning because there's no weight on the control arm. I'm using a jack. Put the weight of the body of the car on here. So guys, I do have BC Racing. I forgot what the spring rate was, but yeah. I do have like this protector plate. I'm not 100% sure it's supposed to go underneath the car and then the coilover. So it'll be car, this protector plate, and then the coilover. Or I'm supposed to weld it on top, but I think I'm supposed to weld it on top, but I'm just gonna put this in like this anyways. Hopefully it helps. I don't know. We'll see. This is the first time I actually am using this protective plate, and there is no crack yet on my strut tower, especially in the front. Well, I don't even know if the back is cracked yet, but I'm gonna do this for now and see how it goes. If it has a crack, then obviously I have this plate I could weld on top. But alright. So I'm also doing the washer mod, which gives extra camber. It sits between your strut or your coilovers and then the knuckle. This is a 2 centimeter washer, which is like an 1/8 or something like that, standard size. I forgot, but I think it gives you an extra 1.5 degrees of camber. So I'm gonna do that. gonna end it with this. I got the control arm on with the new bushing, 95A bushing. Got the coilovers on. Yeah. Still got a long way to go.